My pledge reads, I'm with you, the American people. To all Americans tonight, in all of our cities and in all of our towns, I make this promise. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. God bless you and good night. I love you.
So here we are, an hour or two after Trump's convention's just ended. As you can see, the floor behind is almost empty. The balloons have burst, they've been popped, and the Trump speech is over. The longest speech in convention history, an hour and 17 minutes. And perhaps one of the gloomiest. Before he spoke, I mingled with the delegates and bumped into quite a few prominent Republicans and also prominent right-wingers from around the world, amongst whom was Geert Wilders, leader of the Dutch Freedom Party, the far-right anti-immigrant party of the Netherlands, who professed himself to be a big fan of Donald Trump. Tell me, do you feel that Donald Trump is a kindred spirit?
Well, you know, I think that Donald Trump is a very brave man, and the problems that the United States are facing today are quite similar to the European Union. A growing amount of people feel misrepresented, feel abandoned even by their political leaders. They face huge problems when it comes to crime, when it comes to terrorism, when it comes to losing their jobs, and they see the political leaders who are not addressing it, or only having political correct non-answers to the problems. And people want to change, want other leaders that are not afraid to address the problems of whether it's treaties about jobs, whether it's immigration or Islamization or terrorism. And Mr. Trump is addressing those problems. He's not afraid to do so, and I think that's a very good thing.
I also spoke to Peter King, a prominent Republican congressman from New York, who had until very recently expressed deep ambivalence about Donald Trump's candidacy, an ambivalence that now has apparently gone. He's falling into line behind him.
King, how do you feel? Do you still feel ambivalent about Donald Trump's nomination?
No, I supported him as a nominee, and then I began to talk with him more, meet with him, and I am, on all the key issues, I would be much closer to him than Hillary Clinton, and from talking to people around him and talking to him, there's no doubt now in my mind that he is very serious and that he's thoughtful and he wants to get this done.
What was it that convinced you?
Mainly a number of conversations, and also seeing the nature of the opposition.
So I think Peter King summarizes the attitude of a lot of formerly wavering Republicans, that the one thing that does unite them and can unite them is a sort of vituperation against Hillary Clinton, and Mr. Trump played on that heavily tonight. This is Edward Luce for the Financial Times in Cleveland.